And then a lot of things became more questionable about his actions. Like, for example, like the projects that he wanted to do. Every time I got on a VC call with him, or he was in a VC call where I was at, it hilariously enough was all about his projects, where he kind of rambled on about his projects and then what he wanted to do after he did said projects. I find that so funny and strange, because like that's the only thing I've ever heard him talk about was his projects. And then when fans try to talk to him, or when he tries to talk to his fans, it all comes out as short, just really, really short. That's what I think was really funny. Brian Jackson is known to be someone who expects everything to go in his way. Think about it. So a lot of people have said that the people that have unfriended Brian Jackson did everything he can to get them to friend him back. And of course, that didn't work. And there's a lot of things that Brian Jackson does that not only revolve around trying to do everything that he can do that he's for sure will work, and overreacting to practically everything. Like I've kind of been in that spot where Brian Jackson kind of reacted over to something as simple as literal fan art.
Alright, hello people of the internet. It is I, Eric Gaming here today. And this is it, people. Finally, today has become Rant number 15 or 16. Brian Jackson and Kelsey. Both these two. Ooh, I was waiting for this. Ooh, Lord, trust me. Ooh, the information just. Anyways, let us begin. This rant.
Okay.
We will talk about first. It's Kelsey. Kelsey, quote unquote, cuddlefish. So, for our standards, if people remember, we did a live stream with Kelsey, Theta Rex, Rudy, and I guess Ellie Cardelia, the people that we, talk about in the live stream. That was hella terrible.
She was
terrible
trash.
live stream.
She was trash. Oh, she was bad. She was retarded. She was...
Whoa.
Get the fuck off the mic. God, shut up. You're annoying. Kelsey, god damn. Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay. For viewers out there who may not know this is Brian Jackson's girlfriend. His new girlfriend for a couple of months. He's been dating her, almost a year, I don't know. So, back then, before we did that live stream with Theta Rex, we were invited to in Kelsey's MDJ server. And we were like, yeah, okay, I guess. We talked to people, people that we heard, that they might change, blah, 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 blah. But it turns out that, Kelsey, in the other hand, was crazy, the bitch.
Very.
What I mean is, very much crazy.
Kelsey,
Now,
Kelsey is just, she's not a terrible person. I mean, no one here is a terrible person. Okay, I'm lying. There are some terrible people. Let me stop capping. But what I mean by terrible person, I mean, she hasn't done anything wrong. She isn't like Brian Jackson who faked her death, alright? I mean, she dates the nigga. So, I mean, that's a problem, but whatever, that's her life, she does what she want to do. But, it's just, she is like a white knighter when it comes to Brian Jackson, always defends him. And the situation that I was put in one day in the server was, there was an incident going on, they were arguing or whatever. Like, it wasn't a serious topic, it just escalated because, Brian Jackson got mad, because, he gets mad at everything. Just made it bigger than it's supposed to be and whatnot. And then I was talking, I was spitting facts like I normally do. Y'all know me, I spit the fucking facts.
Mm-hmm.
And then she wants to whisper under her breath, "Fuck you" to me. And then literally everyone in the VC is like, "Speak up, bitch." Like, if you're gonna tell me to fuck off or fuck me, please say it to my face. Speak louder. Don't be a bitch. Like, that was the most. I don't care that you tell me fuck you, but if you're gonna do that, speak up. Just speak up. Don't be a little bitch and hide and run away from it. Alright, continue, Eric.
yeah. And also, I want to point this out. People that are like, quote unquote, people that are drama YouTubers, and then they're going to, popular YouTubers' servers, and then they're immediately asked to be security and admin. If I'm being honest, that's the stupidest thing you can ever do. Like, if you think about it, you're not understanding, because, like, I'm pretty sure half half the person is like, oh, okay, thank you. But at the same time, like, why the fuck am I head security of a server that I just joined? Makes no fucking sense. I'm sorry. When it comes to me in servers, I hate it immediately if there's like stupid rules or if they're just like I don't like in that server. It's just trash. And no, if I'm being honest, I hate the people that's in that server because they're just they're just sucking her dick, basically.
You mean Brian Jackson's server, the one we were in?
Both of them, both of their servers.
Both of them. Look, like that server that we were in, y'all, was like the most terrible thing. Like there are like 85 admin, like moderators and shit, like for no reason. And I'm just like, why? Number two, he made me an admin when I didn't ask for that shit. I didn't ask for that shit, but you know what? It's whatever. I rolled with it because I want to help. I just tried to be helpful, but it was just bad. It was just bad, and the people in that server just basically suck on Brian's cock, pretty much.
And then
he can't do no wrong, and that's why he's in the position he is now, to where he responded to my good friend's Toxic's video with anger, talking about, oh, he's hating on me. No, nigga, you deserve to be exposed. You wasn't really exposed. You deserve that, and now you want to respond. And not to mention, he attacked us. He talked so much trash behind our backs about Eric, about me. He didn't say anything about Jared. You know why? Because Jared's popular. Jared has a following. That's why he didn't talk about him. But instead, he wants to go for me and Ghost because we're not popular. Which is pretty pathetic, if you ask me. Quit being a bitch.
Very low of him, indeed.
And then after that, what happened? If I remember correctly, this is what happened when Kelsey did this. So back when I was head security of her server. So it turns out there was someone obviously someone had a name, Ellie, not Ellie Cardelia. Not everyone knows that. It was just related to Ellie. Ellie is toxic. So basically what happened was, Kelsey was having a problem with someone named Ellie. It was just Ellie, Roll, whatever. So then I'm like, okay, is your name Ellie Cordelia? So I was helping him. I was like, and I'm okay, look, I'm not that stupid, and I know for a fact that's not Ellie. It was just a random person that was a fan of them. So, out of the blue, literally, I get the whole DM of the person that I asked, like, who are you? Just to clarify who the person is. I'm like, you know what, screw it, I'll just do it. So, after that, it turns out Kelsey decided to flip out and curse on this member when it was just hella rude. I'm like, bro, chill.
Just immediately assumed that was illegal delia, and it was the most rudest thing ever. Even if it was, it's a random person you don't know, so you shouldn't be jumping to conclusions like that. And just like got mad at her, and then it was just so bad. I felt bad for her because let's say it's not illegal delia. I don't know who it is because I wasn't there for that, but I saw the screenshots and it was just atrocious. Like, you don't do that to people who come into your server.
Yeah, especially that even if it was like a fan or something, whether just come on, you gotta be nice, especially you're an owner.
It's a very good first impression, if you ask me.
Indeed, toxic, indeed. And after that, after a couple months, weeks later, as much as I am, as much as like a slash competitive and what's the word I'm looking for? Casual player. I'm sorry. If you're really bad in the game, I'm sorry. I'm gonna play how I play my game. I just play how I play, just like in rank or turf or whatever. So here's the thing: if you're gonna be mad at me, don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. Because there are times where there are really good players in the game, and you gotta realize that. Because all of this in the video game, it's just not like as it goes. Don't get mad at me. Don't curse at me. Just say, GG's, and just accept defeat. Why? I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering why I'm saying this, because this is how Kelsey gets mad at Splatoon and Smash, because she challenged me in Smash and Splatoon, and I beat her.
And, this is definitely not the first time we've gone through adults who, definitely don't seem to have their temper checked.
Mm-hmm. 1v1 me and Smash, I dare you. I fucking dare you.
Happens to it every day. Then after that, next day, this is actually something happened between me and Stormy and with Brian Jackson as well. So me and Stormy were joking around saying like, yo, who's the best Splatoon player? Who's the best player? So Kelsey out of nowhere says that, how about you two start growing up? And then I pause, and then you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm letting Stormy take this over. Stormy, you take over. Take over, Stormy. Take over.
Boy, I will. I said, how about you should start growing up? First of all, I was like, you can't be talking about growing up when you sound like a goddamn mouse. Get out of here. Shut up. You sound like a freaking mouse. Your voice sound like a freaking mouse. Shut up. Your voice is annoying as hell. Shut up. Exactly. Oh God, I was flaming her shit. And then you know what? Let me add to that. She want to talk about being mature. She's a whole adult living with her parents and shit. Remember, bro, she had her whole freaking father come after us and shit, bro. Like,
Yeah,
respect my daughter. Respect my daughter. You're not acting your age. I'm sitting here like, I'm 17. Your daughter is 20 plus years old. Who's not acting their age now? She had to get her whole dad for some minors? That's pathetic.
Pathetic. No, it's daddy's little girl, so we're daddy, they're being mean to me, and when we were minors.
Like, even if we were being mean to you, which we wasn't, you asked for it. I mean, you the one that said grow up, so we were just on your ass. But
You're
even if we were,
you should learn to deal with it. Like,
yeah, exactly. You're an adult, exactly. You had to get your whole father and shit. Not to, and by the way,
that is just really fucking pathetic. Just like letting that sink in, it's so pathetic to think about. You're an adult, you know, you should by now, you should know, oh, you know, I'm not supposed to overreact to this kind of thing. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, let me just grab my dad, you know,
oh my God, just get my dad.
I'm fucking done.
No, you're fine. Let me just get my dad. And by the way, not to mention that you tried to pull this quote, like it's not the worst thing, but kind of seductive thing you did with Eric. Eric, go ahead and explain that shit.
Oh goodness.
Oh, basically, okay, I remember. So, okay, this is when, okay, for me, for viewers out there that know, I'm an idiot when it comes to jokes. I make stupid jokes for no apparent reason. So what happened was, I said this. I said, I get all the bitches. Like, basically with this tone, and I just say, I get all the bitches. Then Kelsey said, you're not getting me.
Oh no.
I ain't gonna come over there, gonna see a walking stick and boo on my screen. And then she decides to turn on her camera, literally like this. Basically like this. Turn on this and just going hip, hip, hip. Disgusting. Girl, no one in the community does not want to see this, especially myself. I don't want to see an adult moving her body or whatever and thinking that, oh, this is curves. I don't see a curve, I see a t-shirt.
I'm so firm. Ooh.
You gotta realize, like, before you do something, just think to yourself. Just take a moment to think to yourself. And what am I doing? Is this okay? Is this okay for me to do something to, like, a child, basically? It's so fucking ridiculous. Like, do they think before they do things? Like, oh my God. This kind of wraps also to Brian with action speaks louder than words. Yeah, your action speaks way fucking louder than words because you just contradict everything you do. It's nuts.
Exactly.
It's nuts. It's crazy to think how in cahoots both of them are, honestly.
It is, and not to mention, you want to talk about firmness? There's nothing there. You're literally a walking stick with bird poop on it. There is nothing to admire. Fuck you mean? And I swear to God, we were having conversations about her and BJ, and then I said, and then like we got into an argument, right, about whether or not the person, there's this person in the server that was new and whatnot, and BJ claimed it was his brother. And if for context, for those who remember the past, y'all remember that he basically faked his brother being there when he faked his death. He faked that. So when he said, "Oh, this is my brother," guys, we did not believe him. We said, "Hell no, nigga. Is this the same brother that was there when you faked your death?" And then he said, "No." And I said, "So this is a fake brother," and whatnot. So, but for context, it turned out to be actually.
That entire brother thing was just really suspicious, in my opinion, when I first heard it. Like, when I thought it was like, oh yeah, it's just literally Brian typing it out.
Exactly.
There's no way, like, no joke, there is no way in hell. I will bet money, I'll bet everything that I have in my wallet right now that post anyway that he died, it is entirely him. No joke.
It really,
It is
exactly. I bet that too. Now it turned out to apparently to some people it was actually his brother, but for me, I didn't see anything. Because what happened was someone was like, "All right, someone was like, all right, I'm gonna take him to a private VC and see that actually his brother." They can't make say, "Oh, it's actually his brother," and I told them I don't believe that shit because I didn't see it. I didn't see it, so I still don't believe that shit. I still don't believe that shit. But you know what? We'll roll with it. We're gonna pretend that's his brother. All right. We're gonna assume that's his brother. All right. And then Kelsey steps in and it's like, "I gotta believe my boyfriend. You know, like stop being mean to my boyfriend." And I said, "Kelsey," I said, "Listen here, Kelsey. Are you with Brian Jackson IRL?" And she said, "Oh, that doesn't matter." I said, "Yes, it does matter. You wouldn't know."
It does matter. Oh my god.
Yes, it does matter.
Oh my god, let's trust the guy who fakes he's dead, has literally not fucking listened to any bits of criticism and used fucking PTSD as an excuse. Yeah, let's trust that guy. Fuck.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and trust that guy. And then she made it about her and she says, "My IRL sister." I said, "Bitch, shut the fuck up. I didn't ask about your fucking IRL sister. I'm talking about Brian Jackson. Shut the fuck up." Like she was just going.
Does she have actually anything going for her besides being with Brian Jackson? Or is she just...
Without Brian Jackson, she's literally nobody. Without Brian Jackson, she's literally nobody. She does nothing with her life. This bitch cried over a broken charger for her phone. Get the fuck out of here.
That's
fucking ridiculous. Over dramatize everything.
I hate the fact that literally BJ just say, "Let's pray till whenever she gets back." Oh, hello, you can get it from the dollar store.
I mean, no. Here's what made it worse. Wait, Toxic. Here's what made it worse. Here's what made this shit worse. He makes a ping, right? Brahma makes a ping. "Let's pray to God that her little charger gets fixed. But for now, she's gonna be on her other tablet. But please pray for her charger." The fuck? If she has another device that she's currently using as we speak to be on Discord, there's no big deal to make about this. What's the issue?
Why do you... Okay, this is one thing I don't understand. Why the fuck does this community give power to, like, the most fucking asinine person? Like, the most asinine people in this community are the ones with power. Why? It's so fucking stupid, bro.
At this point, it's just really just fucking stupid at this point.
This community is just ran by children at this point.
Now if you guys look in the group chat for a second, I'm gonna read you guys to what this what happened when VJ had a little beef with Skylar. Oh, here's what happened. This is what Kelsey did. Skylar, you are been a motherfucking dumb bitch. Her grammar is just hard. I can't. Her grammar is just really hard to read. You're not fucking sorry. I'm reading what Skylar said. You're sorry because BJ told you to come apologize, which is true. Oh, Joey wanted me to. That's even worse.
That's even worse. You're not making it any better for yourself. The fuck?
But you didn't. But you didn't do your own. I'm gonna say effort.
Oh my god.
In other words, you're not really sorry.
At this point, fucking hell.
Oh, honestly, this proves that literally Kelsey does not care. She doesn't care. And then let me read the second part. Skylar, you are a motherfucker. And then she puts a whole fucking dog, a wolf image or whatever. Okay, now here's something I honestly hate the most is like this. Please tell me what you want me to make it up for you. I really, really want my little sister-in-law back. I really do care about you. I really care about what you're passionate.
This online bullshit. Oh my god, my sister. You don't know her. You don't know her.
Okay, let's get this straight. How is she your sister-in-law when you and BJ are not married and clearly you guys never met in person?
I understand the roleplay thing. I do. You go ahead and do that, but don't make it so serious. Stop making it your reality.
Can I bang my desk right now?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's fucking
stupid, honestly. It's fucking stupid. I'm gonna be honest.
Alright, yep, okay. So, Kelsey, how will you get out of your imaginary world and actually turn on your brain for once?
Oh,
actually, no. And number two, you're really gonna get your dad on me, and literally your dad said this to me. He said, "You'll be talking to in my house. Excuse me, sir. How about you actually use your brain too? Because apparently you two are more related because y'all are retarded because this is online."
How about you raise your daughter properly? How about you make sure she goes outside and touches some grass? Cause she ain't do that shit either. The fuck?
Please just go outside, have a walk, just breathe some fresh air. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I think COVID has just like fucked up so many people that like they don't know what's human anymore. I'm willing to face that at this point. I think just so many people are just so fucked with COVID that they don't know what reality is anymore.
Okay, now the moment we all been waiting for. Brian Jackson. So,
You fucking bitch! No, let me have this. Okay, you fucking bitch! You piece of shit! You will never be shit. I want you to know that shit. I said that to his face. This nigga was coming at us, and I'm just like, Brian Jackson, I want you to know something. You are not shit. You will never be shit. You are a piece of shit. You are a punk for attacking the professionals. A channel that is smaller than you. But you're attacking me and Eric, but don't go after Jared. But you don't go after... You are such a bitch. You go after Toxic just because he's a smaller person than you. But you don't go after anybody else. You don't go after Lizzie Radical. You don't go after her, you fucking piece of shit.
Because he helped you, just... Oh, boy.
Bitch. I'm sorry to see you, Eric.
You fucked with the wrong person because...
No, honestly, it's fine.
God. You got Eric. You got Eric.
You got it.
It's alright, though. At this point, BJ, actually, no, no. Let's actually clarify 5 things I did for BJ server. 1, I gave him actually advice for the fact that some of these admins are not mature enough, and some are actually just have too much anger issues that need to be changed. 2, me, Stormy, and Jared actually said this twice to him already. How about you take responsibility for once in your fucking server instead of just saying that, oh, my animations are more important. Basically, anyone can make a freaking slideshow and literally just put it on a Google Doc and literally just say, oh, this is an animation. Yeah, anyone can do that for like less than 5 seconds.
God. Oh my God. Let's do that with a server. Remember how he ran away from us, basically?
Yeah, right. Let's talk. Oh, okay, he just made it. Anyways, what Stormy is saying is that. Okay, so what Stormy's saying is that BJ, remember that private server you quote unquote made, and then Blossom asked if we can join. So let's actually review this. Toxic did a video. He was actually pointing out facts and the fact that you're running away from his criticism and running away from our criticism. Since we told you multiple times, it's nothing bad. He's not attacking you. He's criticizing you. 3, the other thing is that BJ, they're running the fact that literally you're yelling at your voice actors and the fact that you don't even do anything for them. Just pick them out of nowhere and they don't want to voice act for you. You don't listen to what I'm saying. You hear me, but you're not listening to me. And last, not but not least, BJ, where's my fucking thank you for me actually changing server? Your previous server, because every single chat room, no one was using them, because there's no point of having them. If no one is not using them, there's no point of having it. Instead, I don't get a thank you. Everyone in the freaking server has something to say. Nah, here's something I want to say. If y'all have a problem with me, say it to my face. Stop being pussy. If you're not pussy, what's up?
Exactly, like, pull up. Like, what y'all want to do? Because we literally have made 2 adults run away from me and Eric. We made 2 adults run away from us. That's fucking pathetic. They made a whole private server, right? They made a whole private server just to get away from me and Eric. Because we were quote-unquote harassing them when we didn't even do anything. If anything, we were helping y'all. We were helping your server. That's the only reason why people stay in there, because me and Eric was there, honestly. That's the only reason why people were there, to be honest. Let's just be real. Let's be real here.
And another fact is that when we started the professionals, out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, BJ, you wanted to talk to us about Theta. I didn't care.
That's very suspicious, honestly.
Yeah, so like BJ, so please explain this to me. So you wanted to get us? You wanted our attention so that way we could add your voice to our channel? Hell no.
Hell no. When on a whole fucking crying spree where you miss one rant, like fuck out of here with that shit. Either and it also like, and he like with the whole like to make a new server thing, is that when we talked, he was like, "Oh, I need time to recover." The only reason why he did that was only because of your video, Toxic. That's the only reason why he made a whole private server to get away from me and Eric, which is fucking pathetic, may I add. And then he says, "I need time to recover. I can't recover what you got looming over my shoulder." You know, and I say, "You know what? That's fair." And then I said, you know what? I said, you know what? That's fair. But remember this: you had 2 years to do this shit before me and Eric even came along. I want you to remember that shit. So honestly, people gave you ample enough time to change. You just chose not to do it, you piece of shit. Like fuck out of here. And then he swear up and down. And then he said, "Oh my God, I'm not running away from y'all." There's literally a screenshot of Kelsey saying, "I don't want Stormy and Eric in here." And you know, Kelsey is scared of us. You know why? Because we got on her ass. Because Kelsey is scared of us. Literally, there's a screenshot for that shit. She was really mad. He was like, "I don't want Stormy and Eric in here." Ooh, boo hoo hoo hoo. Shut your bitch ass up. Go clean your fucking box, bitch.
Okay, so unfortunately, Lizzie's not here. And very much we're gonna make this a part 1 for our rant. But part 2, we're gonna have Lizzie and Toxic have the time because, like, you know, we want to get R3 first, and then we'll get them next. From Lizzie, from what I heard from Lizzie about BJ, it turns out BJ was trying to, quote unquote, as Robert, you know, the simp, date Lizzie, since Lizzie was broken up with her ex. BJ tried to get her with Robert, which is something that concerns me because, like, let's remember this. Robert had been stalking her since when she was first making YouTube, and then DeviantArt, then Discord. When she gets on Splatoon, he's literally following her. Now, the other thing is that she did tell me that she did block him on his Switch, Discord, and DeviantArt, which is good. And then he keeps trying to get his attention with her, and that's honestly harassing her. I understand. And then BJ has the audacity just saying like, "Oh, but do you refer with someone else?" BJ, how about you actually learn people's privacy? That's another thing that Toxic mentioned. You're not taking privacy.
You don't.
And then you try to get Lizzie into drama that she's not involved in. Your drama. You can't. So basically, what I'm saying is, BJ, you want to get all your friends, your quote unquote your friends, to handle your drama for you when you can't even handle it yourself.
Oh God, that is so damn true. I can't fucking stand him. I can't stand that shit. Solve your own problems. You're an adult. You're 28. Like, for fuck's sake. What are you doing all your life?
I said that. I said your fans are not your therapists. You know, you can't just fucking expect them to just change shit. No. Your child audience isn't a place to vent to, especially when your audience are children. They don't understand this shit. They just defend you.
And then here we go with this from LK Gaming. Thank you, LK, for sending this to me. So LK decided to DM BJ about, you know, this whole thing. So instead, I find out that BJ is basically using his PSD as an excuse. What Toxic said, he's using it as an excuse. Like, basically, like, who does that remind you of? Who's that remind you of? Stormy and Jared. Who's that remind you of? Of disabilities? Who reminds that of you?
I can't put my finger on it.
Who is it?
TZ and Alpha Swan.
Indeed. Because why? Here's a reason. Because BJ is another one that literally uses his disability, and he admitted it too. Because when he said he had autism, he literally said, "Yes, I try to use my autism as an excuse for my suicide."
It makes no damn sense. And
Actually, wait a minute.
Here's the thing. I have friends who have autism, but like they're like the most chill people ever. Like, you can't just fucking use that as an excuse to fake your death. I don't think it's normal. No.
No, it's not. And wait, Jared, you were about to say something?
Remember that one time after we did like multiple rants on TZ and Alpha that BJ actually had a sit down talk with them too? Now, I only showed up, I think, like halfway through of it or something, but if I'm not mistaken, I heard loud and clear, "Do not use your autism as an excuse." So what are you doing, BJ? Doing exactly that.
Contradicting himself. That's what he's doing. He's contradicting himself.
Just straight contradicting
Fucking-
themselves.
Like, mate, how can you say probably something that, you know, like, what you said to them, BJ, I'm not gonna lie, I agree with you. Because even though they were just, you know, point on, just flat out right, and, you know, any normal human being could say it, at least they were right. But what are you doing going against your own words?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
that's the thing. It's the right sentence, but the wrong person.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
And then
It's the same as Dederick sipping you. Talking about when Dederick after Toxic did his video, Dederick's over there like, oh my god, Beach is a bad person. Dederick, you can't be fucking talking.
He harassed. Honestly, he messaged me.
this is another thing that I found out about DJ. It turns out before when BJ's heard his name called the Mystic Blazin', turns out when we were doing the live stream, I got the whole DM from one of the people that was with us. Hero. He turns out that BJ was threatening him too, because how the fact that he honestly didn't like what Kelsey was doing in the stream as well. So he told Kelsey to shut up, and I'm like, okay, I have no problem with it either. He decides to threaten him because he said, "Oh, don't say shut up to my girlfriend, or I will threaten you." Basically blackmail him.
Did he just say that? Did he just say, "Oh, I'll threaten you if you fucking"? Oh my god, DJ. Oh god, that reminds me.
Hold on, I got the impersonation. Don't say shut up to my girlfriend, okay? Don't do that shit. I will hurt you. Shut your bitch ass up. I will knee you in the face.
Okay. When I released my when I released my fucking response, I had a chat with this man for like 40 minutes, and deadass, when he was talking about someone in his server talking about a situation and all that. He says, "Oh, he kept on pestering me," and then I ended up threatening him, and it's like, "Do you not know how to step away from the computer?" He's like, "Oh, I didn't mean to threaten." I'm like, "Fucking leaving." Honestly, that is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard. "Oh, I didn't mean to threaten." How the fuck do you not mean to threaten someone? Like, how hard is it to like walk away from your computer and realize, okay, don't get angry? He literally just said, "Oh yeah, I have like my parents' issues of like I have my father's anger and my mother's stubbornness or something like that." I'm like, yeah, but you don't need to just like, you know, in-depth that and just show that on public display. People are gonna take advantage of that shit. It's so asinine. I have this all recorded, but like, I don't know if I want to release it or not. But like, it's 40 minutes of just pain. That's really what it is.
Yeah. And then honestly, I will say this. Yeah. Well, for my part, honestly, VJ, you're just a pussy ass scumbag bitch. The fact that you attack lower people that have less subscribers, but you don't attack people that like Jared, Lizzie, or Benedict. No. Imagine that this was Spider. Imagine it was Spider, or
he wouldn't say shit.
Exactly.
You wouldn't say shit, motherfucker. Fuck out of here with that shit. He wouldn't say shit.
If it was
Like,
Spider or anyone else, or if it was anyone else that knows about him, he wouldn't say shit. No one would say anything.
No,
You wouldn't say anything.
He's not willing to attack people who have basically helped him get where he is today, or massive people, because he knows he won't get any backlash. So he decides to attack smaller people like us because we have a small fan base, and he knows he's not going to get much backlash. That's
The funny
basically
thing, no, and the funny thing is that his closest friends are fans.
His closest friends are his fans. Oh,
They're
God.
actually portraying him. That's actually funny.
It pisses me off so much. It pisses me off so much of how much his fans sucked his cock. Like, literally, like, they were on this man's dick. They are grinding, rubbing their ass against nigga dick. Like, I'm gonna go full graphic here and say that they were pretty much fucking this nigga when after Toxic made that video. I'm gonna just say that shit. Like, they were just like, it's gonna be
It's really
okay.
misleading. It
really is.
It made me out as a villain, which, let's be real, am I a villain? No, I'm not a villain. In fact, I made it fucking clear, and on a silver platter, basically, this isn't to attack you, this is just to, you know, give you awareness and of your issues, but no, he has to fucking view this as an attack. And, you know, the three things I got from it was basically he's like, oh, you know, he's just a hater. Oh, you know, your videos are totally fine. And that's the issues that I'm making. And your fucking fans are just being like, oh, yeah, it's totally fine. Dude, you could fucking shoot someone and you could probably still forgive him. Like, he'll fucking kill someone. Like, this man will fucking commit crimes against humanity and they'll probably still fucking suck him off. Let's be real.
Honestly.
Probably will. They probably will.
With that being said, though, it's like with that being said, here's the bottom line for you Brian Jackson fans. Love and support him all you want. Go ahead and do that. But you gotta understand the ground to where he's wrong, okay? You can watch his video, subscribe to his channel. I don't care. Do all that. That's fine. I don't give a shit what you do with that. That's you. But please have a fine grain of understanding to where he's wrong. Please do. And with that being said, if you are like, I will defend you, BJ. If y'all think BJ will not get backlash for the shit he did in 2019, you're wrong. You can't run from your past. It stays with you. You think that we're going to forget he faked his death? No. 20 years from now, I'm still going to remember that shit. I promise you I will.
I'm sorry, but you can't like erase a fucking criminal record. It's not how life works. Sorry, but it's I don't know. I don't know how to put this, but it's like fuck. I need to think about this for a bit. Just keep talking, Stormy, and I'll probably think about it again. But
Go on. Alright. Basically, what we're all saying is, y'all can like him, whatever his artwork, whatever, but you need to be aware what he's doing is wrong. Even though, yeah, we may be a small fan base, but at least we're showing real evidence instead of BJ over here is using his voice and not showing evidence at all.
Where's the evidence? That's the thing I don't understand. I don't even understand this about basically people in the Splatoon community. They make a statement and they say, and that's a fact. And I'm like, where's the fucking evidence, cunt?
Where's the evidence? BJ, I changed. BJ, I changed. That's a fact. As far as I can tell, where, when, how, hello? In Wonderland? Let me go there right now.
I've been looking for the last week for it, bro.
Oh God!
Okay. I remember it now. But basically, I said this in one of my earlier ones before BJ. Is that like it's totally fine? Like this falls under a lot of people, but this definitely falls under like, for example, GF Craze, TCS, who I still think is a prick, but like basically, it's totally fine to enjoy their work and all that. That's totally fine. I'm not telling you to stop watching them because that's not my job. You know, I'm not saying, oh, they're a fucking predator, go fucking unsub from them because they're such a scumbag. No, I'm basically saying these are the issues, just be aware of that. If you still like their content, that's totally fine. Just be aware of the issues. But when you defend someone to the end, like BJ, it really just shows how manipulative that you can be. And it's just really sad because they're going to probably just end up just like BJ, not taking criticism. And the moment they actually gain a bit of criticism in the real world, they'll just completely shut down, just like BJ. Like, if you learn how to take criticism like in an early stage of your life, like more around like early teens, you are going to be like a much more smarter person than like anyone out there. Trust me. No joke. So if you can fucking take that shit and just improve yourself for that, you're set. Honestly, you're fucking set.
Okay, so
it's too late for Brian.
Yeah, honestly, it's really too late. And also, I want to point this out before because we gotta get Lizzie's part soon. So I think whenever she's free, I think it's gonna be me and Jared. We're gonna ask her questions, and then after that, yeah, that's it. So actually, you know what? Yeah, well, Toxic's here anyway, so might as well, Toxic. I want to hear some things from you. So, I'm gonna ask you I have 3 questions for you. Okay, this one's for you, and this is about Kelsey. So, I know you have no experience of knowing Kelsey.
I have no experience, but everything I've heard from her is just awful, basically.
Okay, so there's one thing I will say to you, and I want to hear your opinion about it. So, Kelsey in particular, she's basically one of those people that would just. It's like basically at BJ. Like one time I criticized her, and one time there was one TV show about Kim Impossible, that old TV show, and I was watching Berlizzi watching it. Basically, Berlizzi was watching it, and then I just couldn't stop laughing because Berlizzi pointed out that Kim's face looked like she had a mustache, and I said, yeah, it actually does look like a mustache. And then Kelsey got so much attitude. Now, I want to say this. What do you say about that? Like, what would you think that was Kelsey? Yep.
Grow up. Honestly, grow up. Like, you've got people, like, almost... How old is she, like, 23? What? How old is she?
I think she's around her 20s, I think.
Yeah, you're, like, an adult, and you've got fucking children who are way smarter than you, and just absolutely exposing just how corrupt you are. Like, you're telling us to grow up, but you fucking contradict yourself by doing that. Like, how pathetic do you have to be doing that? Now, matter of fact, that is fucking pathetic that you need to get your own parents when you're an adult to fucking stand up for you on the internet. Like, do you actually, like, reevaluate everything you do in your life and just think, maybe everything I do is totally fine, because trust me, it's not. I genuinely think, like, if you and BJ want to stay together, that's fine, but you two together are genuinely, like, the most fucking dangerous pair, because you have not only just made it so much worse for yourself, but you've just ended up in so much drama. You literally have nothing. You have literally gotten the backing off of BJ's hard work, which he basically got nothing, so you're literally nothing. So, honestly, good luck in the future, because trust me, life's going to be really fun for you when you basically have nothing. That's all I'm going to say about Kelsey.
Alright, okay, now let's talk about Mr. Brian Jackson. You have been experiencing with him for a really long time. All of us has been. So, there's not even a question. Like, just let out some anger that you got to say for BJ. There's not even a question.
Okay, so I already knew, because from previous videos that I've watched and just analyzing his behavior, I knew he was going to respond, so I didn't act surprised when he was responding. But one thing I just don't understand is just the inappropriate way he approaches it. Like, he makes me out as some fucking villain. Like, I'm sorry, like, not to stroke my own ego, I think I'm pretty alright, in my opinion. I might be a villain. But, like, it is just really eye-opening to me that you basically contradict yourself by doing the exact thing you're trying to apologize for. Like, you say, I want to apologize for my past, I want to apologize for not taking criticism, I want to apologize for fucking lashing out, but you contradict yourself by doing the exact thing you're apologizing for. Like, do you actually listen to yourself and, like, actually think, okay, yeah, I'm actually following those fucking steps? Like, it's really just eye-opening. Like, you think, oh yeah, I'm changing, but in the end, you're not. You're just falling into this never-ending cycle while also creating more problems in the process of it. That being PTSD and saying, oh, I didn't mean to threaten them. Like, like, seriously, that is just asinine. Like, you can say that what you did in the past is honest mistakes, but I really find that hard to believe that faking your death is an honest mistake, or, trying to insert yourself or insert other people into relationships they're not comfortable with, or getting into more controversy that's actually more relevant than you as a person. Like, it's really interesting to see the type of person you are, honestly. Like, I know that you respond to this and you've talked to me about this, but, like, I want to have hope for you to change, but I really have, like, the lowest expectation, basically. Because you've proven to the community, to not only me, but the community, that you don't change, you don't listen to people. Because if you don't listen to people, good luck in the future. Because trust me, life's gonna treat you very nicely if you actually get criticized by someone. Like, it is truly insane that you make excuse after excuse. Like, you say you have to suck it up and just deal with a PowerPoint presentation because you don't have a powerful enough computer. Dude, there are people who fucking animate with a laptop. There are people like me, I fucking make these videos on a laptop. My fucking editing software crashes like every 5 seconds because of it. Like, if you can use that excuse, actually, maybe invest into something. I know money is, kind of hard to get at the moment because COVID and fucking jobs just are just desolate at this point. But, like, seriously, there has to be a way to change. Like, you say that the story is the most important part, but you fail on that as well. Like, seriously, the stories are bad. the voice acting is cringy. Like, no offense to Lizzie and some of the other people, but the voice acting and the direction is just really cringe. It's really bad, and I know that you're gonna say, oh, but like, you know, I think it's good. Yeah, you think it's good. Do other people think it's good? No. Like, your direction on everything is just awful. Like, you record on fucking Discord. Fucking Discord! You know how low quality that is? Is so bad. You do it in one take. What, one take? One fucking take, bro. Honestly, if you ever choose to be a director in the future, trust me, you good luck. Just good luck to you, honestly. Like, Brian, if you're going to change, show that you're going to change. Don't say that you're going to change. Like you said, action speaks louder than words. Then show that you're going to change. Show to the community that you're going to take criticism. Show to the community that you're sorry for your past. Show to the community that you're going to not lash out at people, because from what you've shown in the past week and for the past 2 years is that you've never changed. You've always been unforgiven, because it's really just eye-opening that there are people who are literally 10 years younger than you, way smarter than you. And that's a shame, honestly. That's genuinely a shame to think about that. There are children in this community smarter than you. What image does that set to you? Take a moment to think about that. Sorry, I just...
Okay, in the meantime, yeah, it's alright, mate. You're all good. Okay, for the time being, we're gonna have to put this to be continued, because we gotta do Lizzie's part. But anything else, people, I hope this enjoys part 1. Part 2, we'll get Lizzie's side. No, but since she's busy right now, so we couldn't get a chance. But later on, maybe tomorrow, we might ask her. Thank you, Toxic. Thanks, Stormy. Thanks, Jared.
No worries.
Yourself. We got each other to talk. And also, BJ, just a reminder that you said that, oh, well, why did you guys criticize me? Let's remember one thing you said. You didn't care if we criticized you.
Oh, God. You said you didn't care if we ran about you, too. You said you didn't give a shit we ran about you. Well, you better not respond to this shit.
I don't understand. If you say that you don't care, why did you make the video in the first place? If you genuinely don't care, why did you make the video?
Exactly.
He does care. Like, stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to other people and stop lying to yourself, basically.
Oh, God.
We are finally here today. Part 2. This time we have Miss Lizzie. Now then, let us begin.
Yeah.
So Lizzie, after Toxic and mostly a lot of people that you've gotten interviewed, so here's our question. Our question for it is that your experiences with BJ after you met him. What was your impression of meeting him for the first time?
I would say he was just a fan, but he was being very kind and nice at the start.
As much as mostly a lot of people can say that, yeah, we be nice to the popular people, but then when we show our true colors, it's a different story.
Exactly.
Okay, good. Okay. So after when, you've been getting on BJ's videos for a while, voice acting for him, and I'm pretty sure God knows that he didn't offer you anything, but also that it can also hurt your voice for the amount of lines, especially how BJ's videos have been really long. So
Any script too.
in the script. So for basically voice acting for him, how did you feel voice acting for his long script videos that he quote unquote calls them animations when it's a PowerPoint?
Well, was what he prefers of comic dubs. Anyway, as I was saying, tiring. My voice kills, and it's just exhausting. A lot of words, and sometimes I mess it up. I have to redo it over and over again. Worstly is either Callie, voicing Callie, or Marie, in a way. And my god, mainly Callie's the worst to voice actor when it's a long script and that. It hurts my throat a lot.
Yeah, as much as mostly as I can tell that your voice, we're doing the Kelly voice, I know it takes a really high pitch since your voice is.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I know how mostly people that have sensitive throats, tonsils, that it really does hurt sometimes. I can mostly tell that BJ is not one of those type of people that cares about his voice actors when it comes to. And if I'm being honest, does he doesn't ask you to record, like, you know, record your voice. You can send a file to him. He just records your voice on Discord.
No, I know I record my voice on Audacity, and I usually just send and then, but if the big folders of the voice clips of the Discord won't allow me to like upload it, that it's just too big. I have to use it. I have to use Mediafire for it.
I see. Sometimes, you know, Discord, as it does, is BS, and mostly you gotta, you know, get Nitro. That is a whole different story.
That is true.
Yeah, because, like, if I remember, mostly people that mostly trying to send in big files, you need to boost your Discord, which is kind of stupid.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, out of my thought, because, like, as most as BJ does with most of his voice actors, he would mostly just record in Discord when it has pretty much shitty audio when it comes to it. Especially even if you have a good mic on any mic you're using, it's still shit when you have it on Discord when you're recording. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's still good. It's mostly best to just record it on a whatever thing you're using, your phone, your laptop, any matter. All right, here's the next one. Next question is, when did you get a point where BJ was just like, you know, for the first time when you, like, he was been fucking up around, what made you realize that? Did people just tell you that BJ was just not being on himself? And mostly what I mean is, like, when did you realize that BJ was being, you know, an asshole? That's basically what it means.
I think when it comes to the Heavy the Squid drama and I think that's when he becomes so sensitive, and or maybe I just heard from that his criticism, like how shitty his drawings were back then, and maybe he was just maybe I saw the journals that he was acting so salty. I don't remember, but it's hard to remember why.
Yeah.
I do remember. I think the only thing I remember is that he couldn't take criticism, and he gets sensitive that his best friend Donut Joe left the community after the Heavy the Squid situation.
Because, you know, God knows how many people, the legendary, like, Jeffrey Inkling. No, the only person I got sad was Jeffrey the Inkling. That was actually the really good content creator that I used to like. Then I got Lizzie. Honestly, I do see. But, like, at the same time, it makes me realize that BJ, whenever just, like, Heavy's drama came in, I just feel like he became that person, was the next person that's gonna start, like, some bullshit and drama. At the same time, yeah, until this day, he does not take criticism at all, which is still fucking sad.
Oh, yeah. It
and,
is. Yeah.
Then,
sorry, you go first. I interrupted.
No. It's okay. But, like, at the same time, I can honestly, like, this is like people don't realize is that if you take criticism, the more that you're not gonna get called out for it. Like, for example, Lizzie got called out, and what did she do? She took the criticism, took effort to improve, and then voila, she didn't get called out. She got mad respect, and there's her fan base just increased better, just like Alex Spiders, especially that and for some reason he's not the one that got drama.
He just stays out of it.
All right, now here's the next question.
Yeah,
out of you, how did the other people like Ghost of Time, Alex Spider, any of those old people that used to voice act in his scripts? How did they react against BJ?
Well, Spider just doesn't even care. But Ghost of Time 1, when he gets busy in that, he finds it okay at first, but after when BJ mentioned about one of his crappy ideas, like for example, like he mentioned about the Uganda Knuckles or the Big Chungus or some of the memes that Ghost of Time 1 doesn't like, and of course he wasn't happy about it. Like, no joke.
Well, like I said, BJ is the man to get upset if nothing goes his way.
Yeah, and for a fact that mostly the people that are popular, such as Lizzie and then Ghost of Time, kind of, but mostly as his voice acting, kind of too. Now that I think about it, the more I think about this project, about he's quote unquote BJ Returns, I can already tell like there's like so many voice act because like no, if I remember correctly from let me actually look this up for a second. Let me go to his channel. I was like I remember correctly that he was showing screenshots or whatever posters of him returning, and then I recently had to look at each character from his videos. I gotta see who's there and who's not there.
Uh-huh.
So out of the amount of people I saw, of course I saw Lizzie, of course I saw Ghost of Time, and I'm like, bruh, there's no way that. Honestly, I'm like, bruh, I know for a fact that literally they people. Well, now I gotta take him serious. Actually, wait a minute. He actually deleted his video. The video's gone.
What?
For his little announcement.
Oh,
He deleted it. Wow. He actually no, wait, look. I went to go check on this update. No, it's gone.
Nice. We really took back his word.
Oh my god, just when...
He actually deleted it. It's actually gone.
Just when he announced that he's gonna return, and then after... My god, just after when he got criticized from Joxic.
This man actually deleted it.
Impressive.
Deleted it. You know what? Screw it. This will have to do. Okay, as most I can say, the only thing I dislike about this is that look, the BJ returns. Now, here's two things that I find what's messed up. He still keeps that lobster that I hate. No, this is the thing that got me so upset because I remember one time that Lolatak and Lizzie did a reaction about like how BJ you two were criticizing him. So I'm like, okay, why in the hell would you decide to keep their same OCs when I know for a damn fact they upgraded them? Especially the Callie's pet one. Oh my god, I'm being honest, I hated that video. That video was so terrible.
That's where I completely regret it. Like, oh, why did I do this? Why did I give BJ the idea of that carbon copy of from The Simpsons? I only just showed him the video to BJ like, hey, this is a funny episode we used to watch from The Simpsons, and then all of a sudden, hey, this is a good idea. Let's make a video of that. I'm like,
oh no.
Then hell went loose. Yeah, then hell went loose.
Yeah. Exactly.
And okay, till this day, I still hate the fact that here's two things that I want to say. For each time, for BJ Returns, I know for a fact that he tried to get Lizzie and Ralph, and Ghost of Time, to get you guys back so you guys can voice act him again. Now,
yeah.
God knows well that literally this is going to be an hour long, especially that the fact that after when he upgraded this, yeah, these two are gone. This girl dumped him. Kelsey, this Skylar, I think she said she's staying away from BJ until then. She did mention that she doesn't want to be in BJ's videos until then. Then he make this cringy ass shit.
Yep.
And then till this day. No, also, here's something I want to mention to most of you guys. So, you see these two right here, right? These are the replacements of Alpha and TZ. Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
For real?
this is what happened. I literally told BJ, why are you making characters that look like TZ and Alpha? The only difference is the fact that their color is the same, but it's gonna make me think that, oh, these are basically looking like their future whatever. And then he said, yeah, people are not that stupid. As stupid for saying that, yeah, they look like that. I don't think so. Because literally, no, not just me. Literally everyone in that VC literally said that looks like TZ and Alpha. They literally do.
Exactly. But different hairstyles and that.
Just the
different hairstyles that
don't even exist
anymore. I don't know how people can actually make that. And since Splatoon 3 comes out, You already know people are gonna copy these hairstyles that they want until Splatoon 3 comes out in G1 and SFM.
Yep.
And then, okay, now here's the next one. From now that me telling you, Lizzie, from the experiences on BJ and what he has been doing,
Yeah.
I can already tell you the fact that you're just done cutting ties with him, and I'm pretty sure Ralph and the others are just done with him too. I'm pretty sure they are.
It's leading to a road of nowhere.
Yep, sorry, BJ, but they're being honest. Like, they can't trust you, and for a fact that you honestly fucked up their trust.
Exactly.
They mostly had high expects for you. But actually, you know what? Here's something funny. I'm gonna tell you how many people that cut ties with him.
Oh,
One,
how many?
2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
But mostly 6. But there's more people.
Oh boy.
A lot of people that are in BJ's friends list, they came to the professional server. Literally, they did.
Oh, well.
And it's kind of surprising that honestly it took them long enough because like you motherfuckers is damn retarded.
Yeah, they're basically like that old internet AOL computer thing that that goes.
And then till this day, I literally had to look at all of BJ's coming projects. No, like this is when me and Jared, we always come to BJ's server. In case of BJ streaming, I look on what he's doing, but at the same time, I'm like, bruh, please do not tell me he's doing with the old stuff that no one does it no more. Because the old stuff, yeah, they might be cool now, but no one uses them no more. Because now people's gonna find that contact, is gonna find it boring.
Exactly.
But BJ on the other hand, he can't take criticism. No, okay, if I'm being honest, what is this? Why? Splatoon Gmon Productions. Okay, as much as I say this from Wall Attack, and I do agree, BJ, you need to be more creative when your intros.
It's like,
because this one right here is just Splatoon. It's just Splatoon. We're not in Splatoon 1 no more. We're in Splatoon 2. Almost 3.
Hey, don't judge the
Clearly.
guy who's never played Splatoon in his life. Hey, come on, man, give him some slack.
Hey, nah. How can I when a man said RPG Rainmaker? Do you think I'm gonna let that slide?
Imagine quote-unquote animating Splatoon and not knowing the concept of Rainmaker.
That boy's crack.
Oh god.
Okay, now here's something that I did look at the channels, the amount of people that he actually featured. Oh, here's something what got me confused, is that here's something. He doesn't have Lizzie no more, which is surprising because the fact that actually no. What I want to mention this is BJ, how the fact that you don't, well, just like Toxic said in his video, how do you attack us low people, but you can't attack Lizzie? Not putting it in a bad way, but like, why don't you question her? You question us. It's kind of showing that you're selfish, and because for two reasons. Why? Because you don't want to lose Lizzie's trust, and because she knows she has a fan base. But since he doesn't feature you no more, look how many people he featured. He featured Alex Spider, Ghost of Time, this guy, Skylar, which I'm pretty sure Skylar said not to mention her no more. I'm guessing he still uses G off without his permission. Oh, she too. I don't know, half these people I do know. Markiplier, I know him. No, I did wish I met him in person.
He added Super Mario Logan.
Oh, for real?
Okay, the Super Mario Logan thing, I don't like their channel at all. Okay, this one's a not safe for world person. This one makes not safe for world, but I
that's
don't understand
Nick.
why.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Widget Pie. Now here's another thing. When I saw this other Brian Jackson, I'm like, wait, is this BJ? Is this his second channel?
Yep.
It got me so confused.
That's his original old channel. Friday night Friday nights.
Ew.
The one channel that he forgot to delete during his quote-unquote suicide.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which is still there.
Oh yeah, also,
let's...
what is it? I have a question for you, Lizzie.
Yeah?
Okay, so, speaking of the whole, like, BJ, like, targeting the lower but not the higher, so, what is it? This is from just seeing from in our professional server, but someone mentioned that I think during the times when you cut ties with BJ, 2019, this person mentioned something about he actually or his fans kind of actually went after you, Ralph, or Ghost of Time 1, whatever, and I think some other person. Is that true, or do you recall that at all?
I remember, the only thing I remember is that, why did you cut those, some of his dumb sheepless fans, or sheep fans, so, why did you cut ties with BJ, or they were, harassing me, why did you do that? You gotta do something about it. Go be friends with him back, please, or something like that.
Oh, so in a way, he actually did one after you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
Exactly.
it does prove that. It actually does prove because of the fact that, let's be real, let's go to this.
Okay, so
video real quick.
that changes everything because we kind of went with the assumption that in the part 1 that he who is it? BJ only targets the people that have lower subscribers because he's just that type of guy. White Knight, the people have less power than him. But I guess from hearing from you recalling the whole your BJ fans kind of yo, why you do this? Be friend BJ again. He's so cool. I guess that really means that I don't know if this is just BJ doing it because he's dumb, or if this is BJ accidentally getting his fans to kind of, in a way, witch hunt you, in a way. So, it kind of shows that BJ will just go after anyone, no matter the size.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of which, if he went after you, Lizzie, do you recall him or his fans going after, for say, Ghost of Time 1, Alex, or Emily, for all of that matter?
I think his fans must have also go after with Ghost of Time 1. I'm not sure about Emily or Alex Spider. Alex Spider would just, but Alex Spider would just ignore the fans, because, yeah.
Okay.
Emily
Honestly,
was
now that I
just scared.
I think about it, actually, didn't he try to technically get back with Rudy? Because I remember there was one time that he actually tried to go with Rudy, if we think about it.
Yeah, I think he tried to.
Oh yeah,
he tried to get
he tried it so hard that he even got TZ to get on her anus, and then it actually, I don't know what they did, but they said something that made Rudy go all right, that's it, just frick my life at this point. You guys.
Okay, because actually blackmailing her. I think he was blackmailing Rudy, and then no, technically, or something is that she's getting blackmailed by BJ because I think I don't know, they can mention something that what she did was wrong, and I guess that got her attention, maybe. I don't know. That could be it. But at the same time, if I think about it, yeah, I'm pretty sure the amount of people might understand, but at the same time, I'm still thinking about it because it's BJ we're talking about. Yeah. What else? Actually, no. But BJ, I'm gonna be real with BJ. Just leave Lizzie alone because I'm pretty sure at this moment, literally when this rant comes out, she's not gonna. She doesn't want ties with you no more. Okay, next person we have to talk about is Kelsey. BJ's ex at the moment until when they broke up. Okay, Lizzie, if you have do you actually have some experience with Kelsey if you know so far, or any of that?
The only thing I remember is I heard that she was toxic from what I've heard from Skylar, and I wasn't even paying attention that much. I'm just trying to avoid it. I'm just don't want to get involved.
So basically, you never talked to Kelsey, but instead one of BJ's former friends told you about what she did too. Which actually she did tell me too. Well, Heather did tell me that why she doesn't trust Kelsey is that Kelsey did talk shit behind Skylar, and mostly because we all both know that Kelsey is mostly a sore loser. She talks shit, and she mostly she isn't at her age, and she has to get her damn father mostly on minors, which is crazy.
That's just fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's also pathetic because why do you gotta get a minor? Why do you gotta get your dad on a minor? You're an adult and you're still living with your parents.
That's just sad.
Now, look, okay, because I'm gonna guarantee that honestly, you'd never have a real out with Kelsey or anything else, because I'm pretty sure BJ has tried to. Yeah, we do. I can say that Kelsey was, I guess, a fan of you, and maybe she was just, probably trying to talk to you, but then you're busy and then you have other things to do.
Maybe sort of like that, but maybe she doesn't talk much. Sometimes she just leaves in the group chat with Joey and Chris and BJ and me, and
so there's a group. Okay, so there's a group chat. Okay.
Yeah, it was called the five musketeers, whatever, or the four musketeers. But I left that group because after I cut ties with BJ and Kelsey because, it's.
Now that I think about it, actually, you know what, Jared, think for a second. Now that I think about it, you know how BJ names his group chats, and every time when one of us go in a group chat with him, and mostly it's like early in the morning or late, really late.
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of proves that literally both of them have no privacy at all. They don't know privacy, especially Kelsey.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, especially BJ. Actually, not Kelsey.
Well, I mean, yeah, just
but
to go
now that I think about it,
like he was the most infamous for kind of not understanding the boundaries of privacy.
Yeah, true. Now that I think about it, because like if I'm being honest, I feel like there's nothing that I've literally Kelsey has never done to Lizzie. But I mean, yeah, it's good, but at the same time, she's still on the suspect list because she's also been on drama. So
Yeah, the only thing I know is that Kelsey is a big fan of me. Probably because she likes how I voiced Callie and Marie.
Wait, now that I mentioned that, now that I mentioned this, also, I don't know if you know this, Lizzie, but I did actually talk to our former friends. Now, she was also the replacement for you in BJ's videos, because, and I think she honestly disrespects the Australian people because of the fact that you're Australian, and then she tries to bring an Australian accent. And she does it so bad to the fact that, I don't know if one of the members said that she mocks them, but, I'm like, Kelsey, do not try to voice act just because Lizzie is Australian. Yeah, just stay with an American accent. You don't need to bring Australian if you don't know how to do it. Well, technically, no, don't do it because you're not Australian, because that's kind of racist to them. Or you're just mocking them. Because literally, I heard this before, that she was mocking Australian people because of the accent that you do with Callie and Marie.
Seriously now?
Which I get it. It's not perfect. It's not really the perfect, but at least it's at a decency where you voice act for them, the Squid Sisters. Honestly, it's not bad for me. But hey, if it's okay with my books. If she's not mocking them, if she's just trying her best, which is okay.
But at the same time, it's BJ, man. He doesn't want to go with anything original, and you know that.
Yeah, and then if you think about it, the other thing is that BJ, when he quote-unquote hears people voice act, he's just like, you're perfect. You got the job. That's it. You're just taking the job.
Yeah, that's the big problem. So, even it depends if their audio is pretty shit.
Yeah, and Kelsey's audio is, oh my lord, that has to be the most terrible voice acting I've ever heard.
Even when she tried to be sassy.
Okay. Ugh, oh my god, you need to stop acting cute, because that's just nasty. It's just nasty.
Yeah.
And honestly, she really does. She really did trying to impress your voice, as in because you're an Australian, which is kind of fucked up because you don't have an Australian accent, and 2, you're not Australian, and 3, because Australians and American voices are really similar. Different.
Oh, different.
I meant to say different. Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
But the thing is that she's really, and plus I hear that she's homophobic, which is something that I don't understand if that's true or not. Because I'm hearing that there was I don't know, she made something and he's saying that looks gay. I don't know, and then she's just I guess disrespecting gays. I don't know if this is true, but maybe, I don't know. But I'm not saying it's fully true, but Remember, Jared, someone said that in the voice chat with us?
I don't remember actually, or maybe I wasn't there.
Oh, it wasn't from Kelsey or BJ server, it was when the professional server.
Oh.
Someone did, I think Zero said that one of either Kelsey or it was Kelsey mostly that said, although disrespecting being homophobic or something. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, let's actually talk about something else before the other two.
Izzy, does any of like their friends ever like DM you and try to like try to get really just try to get you back to talk to them? Like, do fans of or friends of BJ or Kelsey try to talk to you just because like I don't know, trying to get you in servers or whatnot? Have they tried that?
Is this back in 2019?
Like, it can happen like this year or 2019. Doesn't really matter.
No, none of it so far. That's nope. It's just BJ just try to put me in his server back. I'm just like, I'll think about it.
Yeah, but I know deep down you didn't want to join because like let's be real, because like if you did join, you know how many Discord people are gonna add you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
very.
Oh yeah, she had that experience with my server.
Yeah.
And then
server, and then we had to make special rules to like do not, demand, us mods to give you Lizzie's, stuff and stuff, like we had to add that rule, and it was like a legitimate rule we had to place in it. It sucked.
And then after that, I guess what happened was that she left because like it was just too much.
Yeah, you Claude told me that you left because like all like the people in my server were just kind of like getting all over you, and it was just frustrating, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Until this day, people do it to me now. Now I know how Lizzie and you guys feel.
Yep. Ugh, not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, not fun indeed. All right. So, okay, I think so far we got everything else. Now, you can, Lizzie, like I said before, you can get some things out of your chest that you want to say to BJ in the future. You can say in this recording, doesn't really matter. You can say the things you want to say about BJ, you can say also about Kelsey. You can let it out. It's all right.
All right. BJ, I'm just very disappointed of you. You wasted my time completely. Originally, I was like in the middle of the line, but now it's downhill. I'm just completely put my thumbs down, and you just wasted my time. You just make the same excuses. You're like an old dog that doesn't learn new tricks. I'm sorry. You just completely waste my time. You just make the same excuses. You never change. You still don't take criticism, and you still just animate shitty like how I do back then. Well, look at me now. I made some shitty animations back in 2016 and 2017 until I improved in 2018. And here I am now, improved slowly. Well, now it's starting to get improved in a way. They're pretty good, my animations. But you're just stuck there. You just don't want to take the criticism.
Yeah.
I'm done with you, BJ. I'm done. I'm out. Don't even think about crawling back to me. Or I give you a third chance. I already gave you 2 chances, and you blew it. You completely blew it. If it wasn't for Joxic, I would be stuck friends with you, and I would suffer a lot. And even especially when it comes to with the scripts and that, it's just not fun. My voice hurts. It's a pain. As always, I'm done. Now, as for Kelsey, you really are one toxic motherfucking bitch. I'm sorry. Really, you just completely offended me. I know you're trying to. I get that you're trying to impress doing Australian accent and that blah blah blah. I get it. Some people around the world try to do impressions of different accents, about that fake accents and that. Which I completely understand, but for you, kind of sounds like you're just offending me. Like, are you racist? Just be honest with me. You're racist. And as for mentioning that this girl in DM, the other Ellie, and you think that this girl is Ellie Cordelia. It's not. It's just another Ellie. What do you think? Why would you say that? Why? Is it because Ellie gives you PTSD? No. You just don't like You just don't like don't like the name Ellie because it reminds you of Ellie Cordelia in a way.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking, which is kind of really ridiculous. The fact that, which mostly because no, honestly, the fan did left like 2 days later, and I'm like, bruh, like, why would you honestly think that person is Ellie Cordelia in the first place? And two, like, if you had Ellie Cordelia's Discord, you could just block her, and then after that, voila. And secondly, I'm pretty sure Ellie don't give a damn about you or BJ. Despite the fact that she got more to worse shit than you. Which actually is pointing out the fact that even though you may left BJ and you really think that because like, oh, I might be free from BJ. Nope. Bitch. People still on that ass.
Yeah.
And also for another thing, because like she's trying to impress you, it's just that the fact she's trying to impress the way that you voice act Lily, Uri and Callie from Splatoon. I think that's mostly the main reason. But yeah. Yeah, my words out of Kelsey. Kelsey, if you want to talk shit, it's my face, bitch. I called you a bitch so many times, and there's a rule. The fact that don't call anyone bitches. I said it so many times. The fact that you actually are scared of me. And Stormy, because like you actually started crying, which was funny for a minor, yet an adult crying. Let's see. How many times have me and Stormy made an adult cry? I don't know. That's 3 times.
VC.
Yeah, we did it in VC, and that's the funny thing.
Yeah, lol.
Oh, indeed. Alright, now let's see. Let me see if I got one more question. This one is for Lizzie, but this one's for BJ. Oh, this one. Okay. So, after when, the toxic and then interview, did BJ still try to talk to you, even though when he got exposed or called out? He still try to talk to you?
I think he did when he said like, "Hey, how are you?" I just didn't answer because I didn't want to like attack him or that.
Oh, okay. Because if I remember correctly, there was a time when I'm actually for the viewers to know. People that don't know this, it turns out that it was Skylar that gave an idea to BJ that maybe as Robert, the quote-unquote stalker that was stalking Lizzie and copies like almost her gear, tried to date Lizzie, and when she broke up with her ex. So it kind of if I'm being real with Skylar, I kind of get what you were doing, but I'm not putting the blame on you. I'm kind of putting the blame on BJ because the fact that he wasn't giving her privacy, especially the fact that Lizzie was really, I don't know if you were hurt or like you were just not in your proper place, and then BJ was just just getting on your tail, and then he just couldn't leave you alone.
Probably that's at the time I was recovering the breakup.
Yeah. I know, because let's be real, people. Even if it's online or not, a breakup, it can be worse or bad. You just really need to give people some space, but if you show the support, that's all that takes. That's it. But BJ, on the other hand, no. He goes straight into your DMs. He just goes in crazy, and he just kept on getting, oh, how about do you suggest someone else? Yeah, BJ, how about you give her space? Because, like, I'm pretty sure she doesn't want to date out of the blue. Or just, like, I don't know, just because a man just actually cheated on her. And then, how about you understand how a woman feels? Either because, like, a lot of women out in this whole world have been suffering from a lot of conditions. Well, mostly I'm not going to say it on recording because that's wrong. Mm-hmm. And most part, BJ, do you honestly think the fact that Robert has been stalking her until this day, he still is?
How do you know that he's stalking me? I don't get it.
Trust me. That DeviantArt account. Ooh, Lord, I've seen so much. So much of Mr. Madness, Mr. Madness. I just see so many, and the comments. Woo, boy, that boy has been that thirsty.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, Mr. Madness having the not safe for world thing. Basically, not nudity. Then after that, I found more nudity. I found that Raz Robert made more accounts to look at more of Lizzie's OC and mostly try to date her. Which I'm pretty sure that even though if I'm being 100%, not 100% certain, but kind of thinking it, that he's seen Lizzie's face, which I got for know that literally Lizzie has not shown his face. Well, she did show her face back in the old days, but I just hope that he doesn't see. And we already seen his ugly ass face, and damn, he ugly.
No, I am not. I am not. Not dating that creep. He's in his 30s. And
Actually, no, he's not in his. No, he's not in his 30s. Wait, I think he's. Wait, Jared, is he in his 30s or is he in his 50s?
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
He's
Oh, yeah, he's in his 30s. Now.
early or late, I don't remember, but he's definitely in his 30s.
Early.
I think for sure.
Yeah, but like the thing is that he reminds me. It reminds me of that one ugly motherfucker from Harry Potter. Remind me of that big ass slop. That's what you remind. No, actually, no. He reminds me of a boomer from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Damn, bruh. You gonna be a damn boomer? Okay, boomer. Alright. Okie dokie. Alright, so okay, do I need more comments? Nope. Okay, so out of everything, I think we got everything so far. Part 2, yes, complete. Lizzie got everything out of her chest about Chelsea and BJ. Now then, we shall do my finishing touches. For now, as people know, as much as I made that standby video, yes, the professionals will be on standby. And also, I will say this. If you guys are really just trying to get attention from, like, these type of people, such as Lizzie or anyone else, like, try to get their attention, I advise you not to, because you know how busy they are or whatever they're doing. You can be fans with them, yes. Don't harass them. Because, they might, because, some of those fans that are just desperate, quote unquote, like BJ's fans, they're just, have no brain on. But,
They just want to boost their ego.
yeah, pretty much. And for those out there, so yes, you guys got to hear Lizzie Ratzicle, the Lizzie Ratzicle, her thoughts and opinions and experience with BJ, and also with Kelsey, kind of, because mostly I honestly thought that I doubt that she talked to Kelsey that much, because if I'm being honest, she mostly had experience with BJ. Actually, wait a minute, Jared, do you have any questions actually or thoughts?
What?
Okay, now you bitch. I'm glad you got some comment. No, I'm glad you got some comment for Lizzie or some thoughts in your mind.
Well, not really, but all I can say is, good job for, doing the thing that you, in a way, kind of have to do, because everyone with a, half-functioning brain is not on BJ's side, so, like, hecking, had you been on his side, I don't know what would have happened to you, but definitely not a good-looking one.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's all I got, honestly.
Okay. You're kind of poggers. Alright,
right.
But I think, okay. Now I think we got everything so far. So, Lizzie, you can get to join our outro. So, Jared, let's do it.
Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, give it a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for, all content purposes. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Take care, God bless you guys, and do you guys have anything special to say as an outro?
Like pizza.
I just gotta say that I'm glad we finally got this done. We've been waiting for a while for this, and I didn't want to rant about BJ. I really didn't. I just felt it was unnecessary until he pulled this fucking video out of his ass. So we're pulling this rant out of our ass. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah. TCS is still a prick, and genuinely, good luck in the future, Brian. That's all I gotta say.
This video is sponsored by Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
Alright, Lizzie, what's your outro?
Well, I would say this: stay fresh and eat all the Whopper fruits
Oh, goodness.
and collect more gems.
And also subscribe to Lizzie's channel, because like you already guys know her fan base is going quite up. She might even beat Mr. Alex Spider. Yeah, I doubt that.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
still
man.
way far.
But anyway, subscribe to Lizzie's channel. She is one of the good voice actors and really funny at the same time. Go subscribe to her channel. And anyways,
We'll see you guys when we do next. Take care, God bless you guys, and have a wonderful day before Eric rambles on for another 20-so minutes or so.
Wait, it's not the ASMR.
sorry. Okay, we're done.
Hey guys, Jared Gaming here, and while I was in a VC with some of my peeps, which I still am right now, Brian Jackson just released this ping, basically saying that he is going to leave the Splatoon Gmod/SFM community. Now, I don't know what part of the video you were seeing this, but we are still gonna post the video regardless, as you're probably seeing the video right now and all that types of stuff. And yeah, so I don't want to dwell on this too much since I want you guys to actually read all this for yourself. But all I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna comment on the things that I feel like are necessary to comment on. So somewhere in this announcement, he said something like, "Oh, ever since Joxa Tales exposed me, my life has been hell. It has cost me my reputation, my friends, and most of all, Kelsey." So, long story short, Kelsey and BJ broke up because Kelsey just didn't want to be involved with the drama that BJ was in. And I kind of wanted to comment on this a bit because, again, he kind of words this as like a, you guys should understand what I'm going through. I'm going through a lot of stuff, despite the fact that it's you guys are the ones giving me this type of treatment because I have messed up and I just don't know. I have failed you all. There is no hope in the Splatoon Gmod/SFM community anymore. So I don't know how I feel about this because on one hand, he's not wrong. I don't want to be that guy, but on one hand, he's not wrong. But on the other hand, I kind of feel bad. I kind of feel bad. Because I am a nice person after all, and I kind of feel bad, but he's not wrong. My days are over, and even if I come back a changed person, none of y'all will accept me back in your lives. Again, well, not, sort of, it's like, what is it? So, I don't know if BJ knows this, but all the drama, or at least half of the drama that Toxic kind of covered over was the drama that you did in 2020 and in 2021. So, one of the biggest reasons why we couldn't accept BJ back is because he said that he is, keyword, is a changed person. Not he will be or wants to be, he is. And we have seen multiple reasons of how we just can't believe him on that. So we're kind of just upset with him about the fact that, you know, oh, blah, 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 I'm a changed person, I told you. And it's just like, no, you're not, BJ. No, you're not. You say you are, but no, you're not. The rest of the stuff, he keeps kind of just going off like, oh my gosh, I'm a failure, I'm so sorry, you know, no one will like me, no one can forgive me, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, basically just making up a bunch, just writing a bunch of stuff that's all like, you know, oh, I'm sorry, I failed you all, and, you know, all that types of stuff. Right here, though, he says, don't worry, I won't fake my death like last time. So, I kind of want to dwell on this for just a bit because, number one, he's literally saying that he, yes indeed, did fake his death, just straight on in the text, and, you know, it's just like, wow, he really just admitted that he did. And I just find it incredible. Second off, BJ, I more than likely you're not going to watch the video all the way through here, but if you are, one of the biggest reasons why we kind of just don't trust you, or at least the people with a half-functioning brain don't, is because you faked your death. That's why we're so rattled on with Ellie Gadelia. That's why we're so rattled on with whoever the frick faked their suicide in this Gmod/SFM Splatoon community. That's why we're so rattled on with you, is because you used your fake death as a way of means of getting attention somehow. Keeps going on with about the whole, like, you know, oh, some people will miss me, and I know most of you will not. You know, it's been a pleasure being here, and, you know, I'm leaving. Brian Jackson signing out one last time, using the whole sign out quote for some reason in text. So the only thing I can say is, BJ, is we gave you 11 months. Everyone gave you 11 months after your fake suicide. And even then, I mean, you didn't even have that much of a chance of coming back because, you know, your videos were kind of bad. Your fake suicide was just so all over the place. And then you coming back 11 months later, it's just all like, man, for real. And then again, like I said in our discussion that we had, which I still have a screenshot of, by the way, you came back even though you were already back in Discord. Like, supposedly, I don't know if this is true, I heard that you came back to Discord a whole month later after you faked your death. After you faked your death. Only a month. So this is what I'm saying, BJ. The reason why we didn't accept you back is because you proved to us that you learned nothing. Like, literally nothing. You didn't learn why we're so angry at you. You didn't learn why we're still upset with you. And you just didn't change overall. The only thing I can say is, I'm gonna say the same thing that a YouTuber said to one of the Smash YouTubers. I think you might know him, actually. You do not deserve a second chance in this community. But we do, or at least I do believe you have a second chance to redeem yourself as a person, as a living human being, as someone who exists outside of this godforsaken community, as someone who breathes fresh air and touches grass and, you know, actually goes outside and, you know, enjoys life other than just being stuck in a community. I believe that you do have a second chance in existing in this planet. But, my God, please, now that you say that you're leaving this community for good, if you really are, please keep it that way. And do not fall back on your statement and say, well, I'm back again, like 11 months later or something, maybe even less. Keep it out. If you're really gonna be gone, keep it that way. Not just for your sake, but for our sake as well. So yeah, that's the end of the video. So I'll be seeing you guys later. Take care. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.